And it's actually a little later than normal, but we are back with more Valkyria Chronicles, and once I get the link up there I can start telling people things are happening. Hope everybody is doing alright. It's a wonderful Monday night, really. Team Boob rides again, as we always do, playing Valkyria Chronicles, and I will continue to use that joke until I feel that it has run its course, which I felt like 3 episodes ago, but I can't not have it now. That would be against... That would be the antithesis of everything I may or may not actually stand for. Let's put that in there so they know. And we'll put that in here so they know. And that goes in here because they need to know all my ridiculous Discord servers. There's probably far too many of them at this point. Alright, so that is everybody told. Give everybody a minute or so to jump in here. Stream is brought to you by Promised Land Chocolate Milk because I don't know what the hell is in this, but it is like crack and I cannot stop drinking it. Also, Teddy Graham soft bakes for little chocolate bears. And I'm going to unabashedly eat one right now. I don't get paid for these endorsements. I just tell you what I'm eating so I can feel like I'm doing something important for somebody else. Deliciously Teddy-rific. I shall call this one headless because I already bit his head off. Okay. This chapter is weird in a way, because it's very much plot heavy and plot advancement, but the battle is kind of stupid and or cheesy. I do not know if I'm going to be able to cheese it like I normally would, and I'll probably fail it a couple times. Well, let's get started with the plot. We're getting invited somewhere. Yay, invitations. As we all know, the party don't start till I walk in. Thank you, Kesha.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, goddamn Faldio.
You got called in too, Faldio?
I apologize for calling the two of you in on an off-duty day.
It's a wartime. How do we have off days?
Princess Cordelia has graciously extended banquet.
I know there's days where things probably don't happen, but do they have like off days in the army when there's a war going on?
What? But why us?
And apparently we always run back to the capital before every operation.
It seems you two will be recognized for your successes at Vassal in more recent times. The event will be held tomorrow.
The successes at Vassal and all the other... You mean the things that Faldio is piggybacking off of because he didn't actually do anything?
Oh, you're really good with the formal stuff.
You're not good with many things, aren't you, Vulcan?
Do you have any clue how rare a chance to meet the princess is?
Pretty rare, because this is like, I think, the second time we've ever heard of her.
They say that House Rangries, the Archdukes of Gallia, are descended from the Valkyria.
Oh, well, that ties in nicely with what just happened.
If that's true, Princess Cordelia herself is a Valkyria.
Then why are you... How are you so, like, surprised that they existed when you met one last time. If you thought that your princess was one of them. Oh, you have dress uniforms, huh?
I'll meet you both at Castle Randgrease tomorrow evening. You're dismissed until then.
Oh, sweet.
So much for my plans to go bird watching tomorrow.
Today is your off day. Why would you go bird watching tomorrow? I guess they have multiple off days, I imagine, between operations. Alright. Castle. I guess this is us showing up.
I hope they don't mess this up.
Oh, look at her in her snazzy uniform.
Sorry to keep you, Captain.
What kind of salute was that? That was way over his head.
Welkin, I hardly recognized you.
Yes, Captain. Alicia helped me get ready this evening.
Oh, did she now?
She kept punching me when I told her she couldn't come with me. I'm still sore.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they didn't want her.
Well, consider it combat experience.
Oh, awesome. You got beat up by your junior officer. Combat experience.
Wow, Logan. No grass stains or anything.
Yes, because that's the first thing I do is roll around in the grass when I'm done.
Very funny, Faldio. Nice hat, by the way.
You're wearing the same hat, doofus.
Yeah, I never did like the look of these ugly things. I've been boycotting them.
It does kind of look just like a pot on your head.
Nice.
Good evening, Miss Ellen. Here to cover the banquet tonight?
You know it. Apparently, an ambassador from the Federation's been invited to the party.
Oh, okay, so the Federation is...
No plan to sign up an alliance between Gallia and the Federation at work.
Yeah, that would kind of help. I mean, we're kind of being raffle-stomped by their enemy, so I guess the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Alliances and remain neutral.
Yes, that is true.
I figure it's mostly the idea of Prime Minister Bork, Princess Cordelia's regent.
Yeah, well, then again, I mean,
He's using her
you can
youth as
remain
carte
neutral, but
blanche
once
to
you
do
get
whatever he
invaded,
and
you're
the other
kind of
nobles
in
want.
on it, whether you want to or not.
With all due respect, the princess isn't much more than a mouthpiece for his policies now.
She's a princess. What do you expect?
We're about to attend a banquet, and now I've gone and lost my appetite.
Well, stop sucking.
It's about time to end.
I literally don't think
Let's go.
Faldio does anything worthwhile in this game. Now we see a bunch of old men shaking hands. This is how all diplomacy works. Oh, I don't have to touch anything anymore.
Your Highness, thank you for your presence on this occasion. Might you grace this assemblage with a word?
With a word. Look at his hair. What is wrong with his head? Hell, what's wrong with her head?
Honored ladies and
I'm guessing
gentlemen,
it's a hat.
if I may, I appear before you today at the peak of joy. For now, two great powers join together. Gallia and the Federation pledge their allegiance as we seek to build together an eternal peace for Europa.
Know this. The honor of dear Gallia, in fact her very freedom, is currently under attack and hangs by the thinnest thread you can imagine.
No, really?
While Princess Cordelia remains on the throne, she who is the scion of the Valkyria's ancient blood promise, no force on this earth will ever see this nation defeated.
Oh, just wait.
Princess.
Yes, I draw strength from the Valkyrian bloodline,
I wonder about that.
and my heart is a repository of justice.
That is an awful, awful turn of phrase. A repository of justice. I mean, a repository is just a place where you store stuff.
I am nearly at a loss for
But
words. The
did you really need to use that
privilege
word?
with Your Highness has been the greatest honor of my life, and I thank you for it. With bountiful stores of Ragnite and your strategic position between East and West,
I don't
you've
think they
become the
picked
foundation
that
of
position,
Europa.
therefore it's not strategic. It's more
In
like
this time of peril,
problematic.
The Foundation is grateful and happily joins hands in crushing the Imperial threat before us.
They just want to be sure they're the ones who control us when this is over.
Claudio,
Make no mistake.
shut up.
The Federation would conquer Europa the same as the Empire. This is stupid.
It is hard to accept what he's saying.
So it's basically like the Federation is Britain, you know, they have an empire, but they're the good guys. And the Empire is Russia. They have an empire, and they're the bad guys. Or maybe the Ottomans, or the Turks, or one of the other hundreds of empires that have collapsed over the centuries. And they just applaud this shit.
All of Europa. Well, there's something we haven't heard before.
We're not fighting this war so we can invade another country. Absolutely. All we want is to keep our homes and our families safe.
Now, my friend, let us put an end to all these formalities and raise a glass to honor this historic alliance.
Yes, a toast to the shining future that awaits.
And the one person who clearly does not look happy about this, aside from those three, well, I guess four if you count.
I've got a bad taste in my mouth. This is garbage. I'm out of here. I'm going home, Welkin. See ya. Faldio?
Wouldn't that be like military insubordination? Okay. Let's...
I'm glad that's over.
I didn't stand much for ceremonies, do you?
We should be heading back soon. I believe the exit was this way.
That's the problem. Running. Oh, running into people here, Captain. Oh, smack into the princess.
Princess Cordelia.
I'm so terribly sorry. Are you all right, Your Highness?
I am unharmed.
Oh, good.
I cannot begin to apologize. Please forgive my clumsiness.
Of walking and down a corridor.
Do not trouble yourself. I bid you a safe return and a good night.
Your Highness, are you really in support of an alliance with the Federation?
Just ask random questions.
Lieutenant Gunther, have you lost your mind?
Please forgive me. I'm aware that what I'm saying may be out of line.
Only a little.
But seeing you tonight, I got the feeling that your opinion is being ignored.
That is possibly true.
I am still young. All political matters are handled by my regent, Borg. The protection of Gallia and of the Valkyrian bloodline is my fated onus. Their protection does not require my personal feelings.
What was it that Marl said in Chrono Trigger? Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person.
Come before me. I bid you once more, good night.
Your Highness.
And then she ran away.
Do you copy? It's me. The mark is alone. Now is our chance.
What are you up to, you jerk?
Have the armored car on standby. Once I have the mark, I'll be there.
What's going on?
Well, I'll leave you here. Good night, Welkin.
I'll leave you here in this random corridor where we don't know where the exit is.
Wait! Hold it, Varrot!
Oh, hey, dickhead.
Varrot! Terrible news.
General Damon, what's the problem?
Princess Cordelia's been kidnapped.
Oh, that's convenient.
Kidnapped? It can't be.
Didn't even let that draw out. It was, I have the mark. And then she's kidnapped. Well, that didn't take long.
So the Federation takes her under their protection, and Gallia along with her. Typical, considering the sorts of backroom dealings and extortion they've used till now.
So get on it! Varrot, you've got to get her back!
What about you? The army was so
Understood. Lieutenant,
impressive.
gather your squad immediately.
Oh,
Yes, Captain.
because they're just gonna be ready, you know. Honestly, by the time he actually like makes it out to just call like Alicia or anybody, like they should be long gone. But apparently these people are slow as hell.
Hey, Casey, what is that thing?
That looks like an airplane.
Airplane. The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is going on all over the world.
Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like.
How do you know? Open your goddamn eyes.
Oh, hello, Leon. Chris.
Hey, Sarah, you got the day off. What are you hanging around here for?
Wait, let me guess. Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes. There's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic construction is done.
Yeah, she has the nice framework down.
Leave it to you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
Maybe.
I'm working
Shifty
through
eyes.
documents my father collected before his death.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
Oh, calm your nerd boner there, Crease.
So where are you flying to once it's all done? Going on a Trans-Gallian tour, maybe?
Yeah, let's just start flying,
First, I'd like to
you
take
know,
my brother up in it.
across several hundred miles of countryside.
Once, when we were young, he and I were out bird watching when he mentioned it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's mentioned a lot of things that he didn't really mean.
That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Isara, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
Nerd boner.
What?
I want to become an engineer of your caliber someday, Isara. I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
You don't mind?
Of course not. I may not look bright, but I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
Yeah, with your eyes closed the entire time.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
All right.
That's the emergency sign.
I swear I thought that was outside for a moment. I was just like, what the hell is going on out there?
Let's ready the Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
Oh, aren't you nerd bonerific? Alright, so this is the battle, the kidnapping of Cordelia. This battle is kind of a pain in the ass.
We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So basically, the car is going to start in the top left, and it is going to make sort of... It's going to try to make a beeline for one of those 2 points. And our job is... I need Rosie here. I need Alicia. And Jane. You are going to sit here to do nothing, because I just need you for the command point. And I want a sniper here. It likes nobody. No, down there. I think I want Marina, because Lone Wolf's not going to matter because she's over there by herself. And these little black spots in between these 2 things are ladders, so she can pop up there, shoot someone, and get down. I'm hoping I remember to do this correctly.
Your mission is to rescue Her Highness unharmed. Failure isn't an option on this one, soldiers.
Well, failure's not an option on any mission because there's no mission that you fail, and the plot continues. You either have to succeed at the objective, or you have to start over. Now the thing about having the tank in this battle is that it can't really do a whole lot. It can't shoot the car, obviously, because it said no tanks, lancers, grenades, anything to actually, you know, cause an explosion. Because if you blow the car up, you kill her, and then you gotta restart. So it's only bullets. The problem with that is that basically the car will do a circle around wherever the tank is, and the tank can't go down alleyways, as you'll see by the little tank icon with the big red stripe through it, pretty much in any of the alleyways. So the tank is only to block off, you know, the car from deciding to pick an alley to go down, which gives you time to get your units over to...
Even if we can't attack with it, the Edelweiss can still block their path.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, on a narrow road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank in your way.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the princess back safe.
Okay, so... there's the car. And it's gonna stop at this alley. Yeah, there it goes. And that. So now basically, the first thing I have to do is...
Here we go!
There's the car.
Wilkes, do you see the vehicle's headlights?
You're right. We can use those lights to tell its position and orientation.
Mm-hmm. Which will tell you where it's intending to go.
Eye on the distance between you and them. I can't get a visual.
Oh God, don't tell me I have to move.
Get ready to die, Imps. Give me a dirt road any day.
I forgot she's a child of nature. I put Rosie here because I'm pretty sure there's a dude down this alley.
Ain't no stopping me.
Yeah. There's a couple of them.
Here I come.
Alright, now I need to go over here. The Lancer is here basically just to kill the tank when it shows up. That's really it. Because as you can see, like, the tank can't go. It can't go this way. Or it has to basically go this way. And down there. So the car will basically try to go, you know, here, and then, well, free reign to come down here until, you know, it reaches down here, and then it's to one of these points. But I'm not too worried about that. I have two things left. I gotta make sure the tank is in the right spot, don't I? I'm gonna do it, even though... The point was to get the two of them close to where... See?
What are you doing? Don't stop! Go! Go!
Gallian tank sighted ahead, sir. It's blocking the road completely.
Clever little monkeys. Very well. We'll take another route.
Right.
Tank. That's a militia model.
She's apparently well versed in the military, looks like. Is that a Lancer? No, it's a scout. What the hell is he doing? Yeah, please run in front of the tank. Take all the turns to run in front of the tank.
Here I come.
Oh, yes, thank you, Rosie. Ah. Typically, she doesn't kill him. Oh, okay.
Under minor fire.
Yeah, that's not gonna save... It's not gonna do you really any good, because... Okay, I need to do this. Can I kill this guy? Thank you.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Be sure to drive the tank.
Where are you? Where'd you go?
Alright.
Get ready to die, imps. You think bullets will stop me?
Galleons at 3.
I'm on.
I did not realize that he could shoot her.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Here I come. Target armored car sighted.
Okay, so... He's gonna go this way.
Moving out.
She is nowhere near gonna make it.
Don't come out of cover until you have to.
Armored vehicle. My God, you ain't listening to me.
Here I come.
So it takes about six hits from a machine gunner.
Locked in again? They're testing my patience.
Are they?
Incoming relay, sir. The tank in our way has been identified as Militia Squad 7.
The ones who attended the banquet. Just our luck to be spotted by glory hounds.
You invited us, Bucky.
Squad 7. Those are from the banquet?
Oh. I did not realize he could shoot her like that.
Mr. Ambassador, Allied units have reached their station, sir.
You don't get to be my age without learning to plan for contingencies.
Damn. They had backup waiting in the wings.
They did.
Keep an eye on enemy positions when moving, Sevens.
Except we can't see any of them. Okay, now I don't need to move the tank. She is going to die.
My turn, okay?
Who loves them?
Okay, so let's see if she can get over there without getting shot at. Oh, no, of course not! Why would I be able to not get shot at? Good grief.
Get ready to die, imps.
Of course, she can't go through this or that area there.
The hunt begins. Target sighted. Nothing personal. Sweet dreams.
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Yeah, I think I might have botched this a little bit.
I'm on.
Just try to stop me.
I don't know why that... Well, I know why it has a gun on it, because it's apparently an armored car as opposed to... This is why this battle is awful. Hell is that dude going? He is just running. Was that everybody? No, there's another dude. Oh great, if I recall, this is the guy who's gonna try to take the camp. Or it might be this dude. No, he didn't go anywhere. Alright, he should be here. I like how she's up here and can still see nobody.
Just try to stop me.
My turn, okay? Pull it together.
Thanks for not being able to walk around anybody.
Waiting for your command.
Okay.
Enemy sighted.
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Of course, she's not in the camp. That would be too much, asking too much.
I'm on. Let's do this thing.
This can't be good.
The fact that that thing has not only a gun, but a pretty freaking powerful one is kind of annoying. I remember putting the sniper up there, and I do remember her not really doing much of anything. This is going to be...
I'm on it. New target sighted.
Oh, look, freaking pretty much anybody that runs anywhere near there gets their health shredded. Okay, Jane is in the perfect position. So, yeah, as much as I thought this was going to suck, this is in fact a win, because Jane is right there, and... there we go. You can end this battle in like 2 turns with high-powered shock troopers that have a lot of HP, defense, and whatever, because they can just get right behind it and then, you know... But we have, I guess, rescued the princess. Typical JRPG fare.
Are you all right?
I am unharmed.
Stop saying that.
Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth.
What you also could do is basically, if you're worried, is instead of having them try to get behind it where I had it before, you know, where I found it before, you just shift them all to where they were when it ended. You put a couple of them in the shock troopers. I mean, you put a couple of them in kind of the area that Jane was to be the support, and you get Rosie or somebody with the ability to, you know, not get murdered by gunfire to get behind it, and then you basically just do what I just did and you obliterate the crap out of it. And of course, if all you're moving at that point is the tank and like 1 or 2 of those guys per turn, as you let the car get around, you're saving command points and you end up with plenty. I didn't need to use the sniper at all. And she killed... Well, no, you need her down there because you needed to kill the sniper up on the roof. Though I suppose you could have any normal scout do that, so it really doesn't matter, as long as there's somebody down there.
Have a little respect here.
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer. That powerful animal will to live is... I think it's a beautiful part of nature.
It kind of is, really.
Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden.
It may, it does.
The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold.
They are.
But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
Enjoy the past. Do not be chained by it.
Welkin. Give it a rest.
Perhaps it is as you say. And I have been running from responsibility unknowingly.
I wouldn't say she's been running from responsibility so much as she's been entrusting... She's been comfortable in assuming her own ignorance. Where she has this feeling that she's not good enough to do anything, so when someone comes over and says, you know, we should do this, she kind of just goes, oh yeah, okay, that sounds good.
But time enough remains to consider my role by my own will.
And this will be important for the plot later in the game, when a big dramatic reveal comes, which we will eventually get to.
Not at all.
I guess that was supposed to be her stomach.
Even a princess has got to wake up and say hi when it's empty.
Well, yeah, she's a person.
I am.
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share. Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
Yes, Hans.
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning.
You know, that's not quite dinner, but I'll take it.
Here you are, Your Highness.
And why do you just carry those around?
Thank you kindly.
She just carries cinnamon rolls everywhere? That also looks like a bread bun and not a cinnamon roll. Unless you just didn't glaze it, which I guess technically you don't have to.
Quite agreeable.
I'm glad.
Teehee.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
You're in the capital. You mean get her back to the castle. Okay, and this I think will unlock the final tab in the headquarters thing, the award ceremony, and I get a trophy.
And so
Medal of Honor.
Cordelia returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7. Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor.
So 9 chapters in, we already got a medal.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
Is that going to give me a promotion? Nope.
For excellence in valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Hey, this actually unlocks a lot of stuff. I guess this is, well,
Upon the young lieutenant.
not so much stuff as in things you can look at.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Gunther.
You know, it doesn't unlock any new battles or anything. No new modes, just...
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still.
It's been like, not even a day. Well, it's probably been a day. This is probably, the medal ceremony probably took some time to set up. But, I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's not like it's been weeks.
And to know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will. I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
How is it? It was a tradition to not have them?
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
Lieutenant Gunther, you forget yourself.
He's talking. Good lord, settle down.
Sir, my apologies.
This is like not the military nation. Yet, you know, this guy's acting like, oh, you dick. He's talking to the princess like she was a person, you know.
Lieutenant Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Gallia stands firm evermore.
Well, currently it does.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you.
Oh, here, I guess he already left.
Please, be safe.
But there is a new episode. Or no, this. For some reason I thought that was a star, but I guess it was 6. Looks like we're back in our office.
Welkin, I'm coming in.
Oh, fuck off,
Sure,
Baldio.
it's open.
Ooh, is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
Yeah, one day I'll come across a Let's Play that I will do where there isn't a character that I just blindly hate. I mean, there's one in Final Fantasy VII, we just haven't gotten to it yet.
The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're not
That
gonna...
reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
Yeah, they don't want to...
Why suppress?
Because you don't want to start a war on two fronts.
Word got out about what happened. Gallia's relationship with the Federation would suffer. We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Yeah, well... Sometimes you do what you gotta do, as long as he reveals it at the end.
Welkin, this hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Gallia's standing is.
In what?
I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish. Both of us know the weak bow to the strong. It's history and it's nature.
Yes, that is true.
A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army. Welkin, no offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
Oh, he's referring to the rift between the actual military and the militia. The military is not too happy that the militia keeps winning.
Chapter 10.
Alright, and we have Thousand. And we have the decorations tab. And there we go. Decorations, I'm pretty sure there are 2 more tabs, but I don't think they are available until you complete the game. You could tell by looking at the right side of the book. I pointed at the TV like you could see any of that. But decorations are just your military medals. This one you get via the plot. These others are actually unlocked via in-game achievements. Like this Excellence in Leadership you get when you learn all of the orders from the Man in the Cemetery, armament when you finish off your R&D, technology when you get all the tank pieces. Some of these are per battle, like I think, you know, Crimson Heart and Golden Wings and all that. Some of them are completing battle. No, these are the like this you get after 1000, Magyar, Gearlandio. This I think is completing the game, and some of these are just. It's just basically another form of achievements. Nothing too spectacular. Is there anything in the glossary you need to worry about? Poor Cavians. Poor Cons. I'll probably take some time at the end of the LP to, or towards the end to go over some stuff. Personnel, I think they added Borg, Cordelia, you know, the ambassador, a bunch of other useless people. Skirmishes, no new skirmish battle, I don't think. Let's go back to headquarters and do our simple end of battle stuff. Yeah, audience hall is, or she says she's waiting there. It usually says that at the end of a battle, because she's either going to give you they're either going to have a conversation, she's going to give you weapons,
Very well.
or a medal if you've unlocked an achievement.
I thank you again for the valor you showed in assisting.
This is, I think, just a conversation, just to force you to come here the first time.
I was just relieved to see you were unharmed, Highness. It wasn't until I saw my friends gawk at that medal that I realized how special it was.
Apparently Borg's not here to tell me I'm out of my place.
You truly are a rare individual. It is the duty of a nation to acknowledge and reward the loyal deeds of its people. Medals and trinkets are the only form we have. We ask that you wear them proudly.
Yeah, she gives you a lot of guns that you can't get. Obviously, they're Gallian guns, so you can't, loot them during battle from the Empire. And they're better than
That knight's bravery either.
what you get from
The stories of your accomplishments suggest
R&D. So it's basically like, you want better weapons, here you go. But unlike the R&D weapons, which are class-wide,
in honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are here.
if you get like a sniper rifle, that's one sniper rifle. It goes on one character.
Highness, it's an honor.
So to basically equip every character in the game with the best equipment, you would need to play this game more than a couple times. Or just continue to repeat battles. And we got another achievement for the Lance. I probably should have come here first before showing off the decorations tab. And we got the Crimson Heart.
May your allegiance to Gallia stand firm, evermore.
If I recall, the Crimson Heart is for getting a unit down and then saving them with the medic. But we'll look at that after we're done with all this stuff. Check out our man in the cemetery.
Hello again, son. I'll teach you.
Heal all, probably one of the most absurd orders
Use it to request a full medical team to heal all wounded
in the game.
Allied units.
I think it takes like 3 command points.
Well, what is your decision?
And I want to buy this just to basically have it.
Very good.
I don't use it too often because usually, unless I really like screw the pooch and get 5 or 6 people hit by like a grenade or a mortar, I don't have too much issue needing super huge heals, so I don't need the heal all, but having it doesn't hurt in any way. Let's go see if good old Irene has maybe an optional battle, because we're only going for about 50 minutes.
That's a good man.
And even though it's towards the time I'd normally stop anyway, even though we started late. But if there's and I don't want to do the next battle today because it is also a very long one.
Sniper with a pop.
Didn't they just like say that it wasn't in any of the paper, or did she just like ruin that? And he gives us the Medal of Honor, blah blah blah.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, she does have new material. Awesome. Squad 7s are in our 50 grand.
Thanks a million.
I remember coming here and not having enough money for that once. And being like, what is that?
Back and see the writing on the wall again soon.
I think that's just cutscenes. I'm fairly certain there's no battle there. But I'm glad that I have that now. Let's go here to spend the rest of our money.
Welkin, bro!
Oh, open your damn eyes. Oh, there's another one. Finally we get the A accuracy boost.
All set for you, bro.
Now the thing is, like, all of the scouts now have this gun. If I were to purchase this one, and then I were to go to a scout and try to equip them, it would give me a choice between equipping them with this and that. And it would say they would have infinite of each. So you could, buy all of these guns and then pick and choose which scout wants what per battle if you, want to have a balance or something, but I just really don't bother to do that, because mainly it's really not that necessary. Not there. Is there a new sniper rifle? No. There is a new grenade, though.
Here you go.
Which ups the power by 25 each. Is there a new uniform? Yes, there is. Uniforms are obviously a high priority.
All set for you, bro.
And there's no... It's kind of irksome that there is no, like, uniform that does things. Like, if there was this basic combat suit uniform that prevented status ailments, even if it had lower defense, I would do that. Because I'm not too worried about my guys getting shot up as much as I am them getting attack down or defense down and then having issues that way. Looks like here. Okay, steel upgrade 2 or defense never hurts.
All set for you.
More range never hurts.
Here you go, bro.
These are obviously, for as far as the tank goes, these are the most important because they don't. It doesn't have to mess with that grid at all. These are all kind of optional. Nothing there, and a sight upgrade 3. I'll buy it, but I'm not putting it in there. He will eventually get the ability to get a bigger grid, and then I will actually worry about, like, taking this stuff out for that. Because, I mean, if these two are in there, that's 12, and that's 12, so... The tank does more than enough on its own without worrying about having super upgrades aside from, you know, the basic stuff from the body enhancements.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots!
Yes, sir.
Train all you want!
Okay. Let's up some Lancer.
You're better! Good work! Okay, you got
A new order. Damage boost. I rarely use because if I really need to kill a tank, I will either have enough turns to do so, or I will have the ability to shoot it in the ass and blow it up. So I'm not too worried about that, though that is a very good order. Let's see if I can get Engineer up to Elite. Because they are the easiest class to upgrade, as evidenced by... Okay, they have a new potential. That should be 2 for them.
I got no you. Good work.
Oh, are they? Okay, if they're not elite, that's fine. I want some shock trooper help.
Fight them. Good work.
And snipers.
Fight them. Good work. Looks like that's
Alright, they got a new potential. That's great. Let's see.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
1,000, the first battle is going to be another skirmish, so I'm not too worried about having low EXP at this point. So we'll see if there's anybody interesting to recruit.
Oh, and there have been...
Okay. Need more bays. Need more bays. Need more bays. Claudia. Oh, she is awesome. And Oscar. Yeah, okay. There's the thing. Some units in this game do not show up in this list until certain conditions are met. One of the ones that I remember vividly is, you see where it says Emil? There is not a character in this list, and there never will be, named Emil, unless you recruit Oscar and have him go down and get saved. Then Emil, who is Emil Baylord or whatever, his brother, will show up as a playable unit who is also a sniper and has, I think, similar abilities, but he's pretty much better in every way. I don't... Again, I think we're out of... But you can get the hell out of here. Come on, Claudia.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my...
So yeah, I think we're pretty good on everything at this point. Any of the women that are left in the lineup, I have various reasons why I don't care for them. But let's... It's a new episode, new report, personnel. Let's go check out our new decorations. Yeah, this is for... If you delete an elite officer, the people who have names, you're bound to have done that at this point, though it is entirely unnecessary. And Crimson Heart, it's... If someone is wounded and you save them, you get this. You know, no... Nothing spectacular. Chapter select. And I guess we get some R&R after.
Report. Squad 7's R&R.
Let's watch some cutscenes where we end off for the day. Now, this is going to be some real team boob action here because, you know, it's called R&R.
Oh, back into the field again? Militia ever heard of time off?
Absolutely not, Rosie. Stop complaining.
I'm sorry to have called you here so early. I had news for Squad 7 of a pressing nature.
Oh, what is it?
The higher-ups were watching, both during the recovery of the princess and elsewhere.
So they're gonna stack some more crap on top of us.
In recognition of those accomplishments, you and I are being granted special leave.
Or they're granting us leave.
Ooh!
That's great news.
Are you serious?
Music to my ears.
How wonderful.
There's more. We've been granted access to a stretch of shoreline owned by House Randgreaves.
Ooh.
House Randgreaves owns a stretch of shoreline?
In other words, our orders are to cut loose and relax on a posh private beach.
Oh, well, thank you.
No way. That princess really knows how to up the morale, don't she?
Yeah, this sort of explains why everybody's all a little more chipper in the next episode during Thousand for the most part.
Hey, but what should I do? I don't own a swimsuit.
Then come on, let's go shopping. I'll pick out something nice for you.
Oh, this is scandals.
Okay.
Wow, it's been years, huh? This should be fun, though, Ys.
Just remember, it is quote unquote the 40s,
Yes.
so, or I think it's like 37, 38 or something.
You've earned this break.
So things are a little more old-fashioned than you'd think. Episode Beach Holiday. We earned this. You and I, all of you watching right now, we've earned this. Fan service. They brought the tank to the beach?
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that freaking swimsuit.
It's beautiful. The water's so blue. There's not many places this well preserved around anymore.
And a bird. Bunch of crap on his head.
Those white wings.
Hi, Welkin. This, swimsuit was Rosie's idea.
Look at that coloring in her face.
I wasn't sure I could pull it off.
Oh my god. Fan
What do you
service.
think?
He can't talk because he's his mouth is on the ground.
It's great, actually. Great.
You mean it?
Trying not to stare at your boobs.
Yeah. That is... You're as pretty as a white-winged gull.
I look like a seagull?
Yeah.
He didn't say
Those wings are just
you look
gorgeous.
like a seagull. He said you're as pretty as.
A compliment?
You bet it was. The white-winged gull is just about my favorite bird.
You say that about everything.
Then thanks, Welkin.
Someone
And you get hit in the head
taking
with a
this
beach ball.
private beach thing a little too literally. It's already hot enough as it is.
Ooh.
Rosie! Don't try to pretend. You picked the raciest suit just for the lieutenant. The nerve of some girls.
Rosie, you're the one who told me to get it. Okay, someone's going in the water.
Okay, okay. Don't lose your top.
Hey!
That's not gonna happen, don't.
Haze, you having fun?
I am.
Oh, she's of course the most conservative.
Been a while since we've come to the beach, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That reminds me. Weren't you afraid of the water, Ys? I remember you clinging to that floaty Porcavian. We tried to drag you out and you started bawling.
Oh yeah, just remind her of all her painful memories.
I was barely a toddler then.
Right, sorry. You must be a great swimmer by now.
That's none of your business.
Yeah, she's still afraid of the water. Alright. Now that we're done with the fan service. Not really. Halfway done.
Well, here goes, Welkin.
Okay. Ow. They brought the pig, of course. Why wouldn't they bring the pig?
And down goes the boss. Man, those kids got too much energy.
I like how Largo's still wearing his uniform, and so is she.
Like an old man, Largo.
What? I ain't that old.
Oh no. Then why did you just sound like my grandfather, hmm?
Yeah. You sure you don't want to go for a swim? I thought you liked that.
Nobody wants to see me running around in a skimpy suit like those kids. Not at my age.
She's like 35.
Granny.
You haven't changed a bit since
I mean, Welkin, Alicia, Rosie, they're all in their 20s. They're in like their 30s. They're not that old.
You still got a mouth on you. Think I'd keel over if that changed.
Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Come to think of it, didn't we all go to the beach just after we enlisted?
Yes, we had a big seashell hunt competition. I don't think you found a single one.
I remember. Yeah, that was a wild time. Then Frederick winds up soaked to the bone.
Largo. No Frederick stories.
Oh, hey. I'm sorry.
No. I should apologize. I'm going for a little walk.
I don't think it's elaborated until later. But obviously they were in the militia together. And Frederick was the guy she, was with, and he got killed in the First War.
Ys, over here! Pass the ball over here!
Actually, come to think about it now, they're probably older than their 30s. They're probably well, I mean, they're not like, 60-something, but if the First War was a couple decades before this one, then clearly they have to be pushing 40 or thereabouts. I could just go check. I don't know why I keep debating it.
Hans, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
Oh, please get into the fire pit.
She nailed the pig.
All by yourself, huh? Why don't you go join them?
Nah, that's not my thing.
Throwing a ball around?
Always have to play it cool, huh?
Why are you here?
So what, did your journalist duties call you to the beach, or are you just bored?
Little of column A, little of column B.
Got me there. If I'm spending a day at the beach, I'd rather be with my boyfriend.
Oh ho ho! You got yourself a boy, do ya? Color me jealous.
Right? But there's times when I feel envious of you all, too. I interviewed a good chunk of Gallia's army, but I didn't see any other units like yours. True comrades. The bond you guys have is really a cut above the rest.
Yeah, well, here comes the racism.
They're over there already. They're all waiting for you.
Well, I could take pity on him. And it's not like chatting with an old married lady is any fun.
He's not married yet.
You're a piece of work.
Yeah, if anyone's wondering why, you know, it says her name is Ellet in the cutscenes, and the book that she's narrating was written by Irene Kohler, it's because she hasn't gotten married yet.
Oh, a promising contender joins the fray. Rosie, think you could pair up with Isara?
Oh, really? You're gonna put her with the frickin' Darkson?
Sure, fine. Isara, pull your weight or you're swimming.
Okay, I'll do my best, Rosie.
All right, throw the ball, Isara.
Okay.
God, don't hit me with it. You're supposed to throw it that way.
Rosie, did I hit you with that? I'm so sorry.
Well, at least Hans doesn't get hit with the ball anymore. Okay, so yeah, that's that. It's just their R&R. Let's satisfy some curiosity. Oh, she is 35. Where is Largo? Largo. He should be in the front. I don't know why I had trouble looking for him. He's 36. Okay, so they are in their 30s. How old is Rosie? Yeah, Rosie's 27. See? Does it mention anything? Is it sniper, military war end, ethics are promoted? No, it doesn't mention Frederick at all. The only time, other time that comes up is with another report that involves a battle that settles up her and his past. Where's my homegirl? Not Jan. Where is she? Juno, Jan. There she is. Florist and Brule until the Imperial invasion destroyed her shop. So she's from literally the same place as Alicia. Ever since then, deep hatred for the Empire. Pleasure at defeating the Imperials. I wonder if we actually have access to it. Now that actually, let's look at some people's new potentials, since we got some for... Yeah, this is just, he just gets a boost because, yeah. First aid boost there. Power Scout. No. Oh, there it is, right? Inflicting pain on others fills with a sublime sense of pleasure. Upping anti-personnel attack. So whenever she shoots somebody... And because 90% of the enemies are Imperials, these two will proc almost all the time, and she becomes a murder machine. And she doesn't like Lancers. And of course she's, you know, Fearless Will like most other shock troopers, so... Tank Slayer, stand ready. Oh, defense boost. Same thing as Fearless Will. Demolition Man? She's an engineer. Let's say, she's a Lancer. Why? No, she's not. Resist counters. Yeah, she is another excellent thing, because she is Titan defense and grenades, murder stuff. I should have used her for the thing, because evasion attack while firing up. That will be very important in the battle later. But that is going to do it for this episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Let's get back to where we're going. Next thing we will do Fauzen and meet a new friend. Oh, there's 2 battles here. Okay, so, oh man, I don't know if I'm able to get there. Wednesday might be an extra long stream, so if it starts at 6:30 or 7, you know, earlier, then you'll know why, because these 2 battles are pretty long. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and have a good night.